Okay, let's try this again. Hello everyone, Punisher Knight here. Tonight we're jumping back into Final Fantasy 16. I have actually been neglecting this game. I played it 5 minutes since our last stream, so there's not much to catch you up on. Hey Mercury, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing great. Alright, let's get into the game. Yeah. Well, that boots up. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my PC volume down real quick. That way, the first time it goes off. Oh wait, speaking of, I am slacking today. I need to get Mix It Up going. And then I need to get stream avatars going as well. Sorry, my webcam is like right where my hidden icon. Alright, stream avatars. Shareable link. Okay, that's done. Skip the Mix It Up update for now. It should still run stable. One of these days I'll have a nice smooth start of a stream. Hey William, hope you're doing good.
Excelsior!
Seems like Mix It Up's working. The gifts probably isn't working, but I'll get that working real quick. And we will re-trigger those. Okay. We got stream avatars going. Let's drop some stars on you. Minimize that. And then let's take this step real quick. Hey Payne, thank you for the raid, buddy. Long time no chat. Uh-oh, bombs are falling. Let's throw some more stars out since that quickly collected them. Alright. Welcome in, Raiders. As everyone might have seen, we are playing some Final Fantasy 15 tonight. This is part 2. I have not played any, except for, actually, the 5 minutes I played looks like they've been reversed. I'm right back to where I was. This is where we are. But I hope everyone is doing great.
Otto said you could provide them.
Having a fantastic Friday.
Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
Oh, what was that? I need to get Twitch up so I can see what alerts are firing off. Sorry.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won
Was it something redeemed? I just want to make sure it doesn't need. Okay, it was an avatar battle. Awesome. Good luck, William. Hope you win.
Let's see some coin.
There we go. It happens automatically. All the avatars at the bottom. Now, if he challenged you to a duel, you'd have to do exclamation accept. I have Impy up here in the nerd layer. Not sure how well you picked up. I do have a little bit of a noise gate applied, but yep, definitely can hear. Hey, Heavy Iron Productions, how's it going? And I wanted to share the link to my latest video for anyone who hadn't seen it. It was one I was pretty proud of. I'm gonna toss that up real quick, and then let's get into the game. Okay, so I think I'm fine on weapons for now. It's only gonna raise my stats 5 points.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guiltier name.
There's the pepper.
You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Can you hear the game?
Thank me? Thank your dog.
Okay. Looks like Payne won the battle. Good job, man. Does anyone recognize where my avatar came from? Just out of curiosity. I was very excited to find that one. Of course, it has a Gundam reference in it, but it itself is not from Gundam. You did, Mercury? Glad to hear. That one, that's probably one of my longest takes to do everything. Like, the build itself was about 9 hours. And then taking the photographs at the waterfall and all that fun stuff and editing. Another 6 hours, to be honest. But I was very happy with the way it turned out. Glad to hear you liked it. Next is, I finally got it in the mail, Devil Gundam. Okay, MP says I should show the box, so I'm gonna grab the box real quick. PRB. My PlayStation ports. Alright. But this is our next ported build. It is straight from, is it 96? 95. For some reason the box smelled very much like spearmint. Oh, wrong video. Oh, there we go. Training, the Hall of Virtue. A customizable battlescape that provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Press the center button to open the training menu to adjust both enemy and ally perimeter. I'm about to get used to this combat again. I really enjoyed when I played it. It's just it was kind of a crazy 2 weeks. I imagine after this stream, though, I'm definitely going to be playing quite a bit before the next stream. Anything super cool, though, I will record and play at the beginning of that stream. And that's how I'm going to handle things like that. Silly. Saw your comment, MB. Okay, so this kind of feels like it's an endless, and I think I'm good at this point. Oh. In training. After stream tonight, I'll work on one of your computers. You can pick which one.
You all done?
Your other one is your cricket one.
Leaving already, are ya?
Okay, babe.
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Front row. Also, I'm not sure if you're still here, Mercury, but supposedly within the month of July, Noble Gundam should be shipping. Which that's one I've also had pre-ordered for about 18 months
Do
now.
you think we should go and help?
Very, very excited about that one.
Stealing sips from that pot.
It reminds me of like Sailor Moon meets Gundam.
Ah, a new face, and dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to compare her feet. Might I persuade you to
Hey,
delay
Payne.
a year or two to
Welcome,
see
welcome.
the need of sustenance?
Not sure if you're here earlier when I thanked you for the raid, but very much appreciate it.
And my enduring
As well as your time, of course. What are you laughing at?
I don't see why not.
This model is the next one we're going to be building. It is Devil Gundam, the counterpart to the God Gundam that is built. G Gundam is one of my favorite anime. It is drastically different than Gundam Wing and pretty much every other Gundam. It's way more shonen than your typical Gundam. Definitely has the whole political backside going on too, but yeah, this kit is from 1995.
Just seeds and soil.
Most of the kits I build are newer kits.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. And I've
95.
never been as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, Ben. See that you eat it before it gets cold.
They mass produced the heck out of it. I have a Sandrock over there that was like 98.
Never knew Gundam had so many uses.
Big Bad Toy Stores where I ordered this one from. I'm pretty sure Noble Gundam is going to be like early 2000s. They have things that they have buildings that look like that make Walmart look small. That's just full of like a warehouse you can walk through of Gundam.
What?
Yeah, multiple buildings like that.
Where?
Japan. Yeah. These are all come from Japan, that's why they're all in Japanese. That would be probably like aneurysm, died there, happy.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
Whenever you want that life insurance.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyper.
You just saw the giant unicorn Gundam and just fell over.
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source
This
of
guy
great
seems like an
fascination
awesome
to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen.
Perhaps. Mayhaps. Yeah, I would just be like living there.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
The Thousand Tombs. Thousand Tombs is a comprehensive compendium of any of the proper nouns within Final Fantasy. I'm going to butcher, just a warning. Palestine lore, covering everything from basic terms to important persons, geography, and history. New information is constantly added as Clive progresses through the story. Past active time lore entries can also be viewed.
I have compiled some new entries. If you would
Love
like to
that.
see them. You wish to study the tomes?
Just because it gives that animation, I am going to be very motivated to fill out these tomes.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Shall ever be open.
You've done that so many.
Oh, there's just so many quests to start.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine?
Honestly, that's the biggest thing keeping me from buying more crap. It's just, I don't have any room to put anything.
He did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
All the shelves I got to put things on have been filled up, rearranged, refilled up, rearranged.
Keep up the good work.
Even just redid my Batman shelf last night. The top part of it.
Yeah.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not
What?
think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be
You need to
told.
get something more comfy up here.
Took me in nonetheless. Well, the hideaway.
Where
is a
MP is,
unmeasured
sitting on a
and a mighty
old
fine
cot.
one at that.
not old, it's just old style.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
I got this big ninja. Oh, purple. I got this big Ninja Turtle toy, and I honestly want to get all four, but one of them is hard to store. I don't know how I'd possibly store all four.
We are scorned as slaves.
I got Leo,
Speaking
so that's
only
what
when
matters.
spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please.
I've done good with slowing down on the McFarlane ones. That one today, though, was a hard resist. I'm sure by now it's probably sold out.
Now,
Make it a lot
I
easier.
promised you something for your
I
trouble,
checked on
did
it
I
3
not?
times today, and it was
The
still
contents of
available.
my strongbox are
Nope.
yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive.
If it wasn't coming out in August, I probably would have gotten it, but August, all extra finances are going towards the little girl's birthday party. Wyrite. Sure, I mispronounced that. This nondescript lump of rough-hewn stone, but a nuisance upon which to stub one's toe. The blacksmith, however, it is much, much more. For the metal contained within may be fashioned into expensive yet durable gear by warriors across the realm. Yeah, I definitely don't have the room for a 4-foot tall turtle. If I was to clear out room for something, it would probably be like a 1-up arcade, and I'd heavily mod it.
Do you think we should go and help?
But I probably would wait like another like 5 or 6 years before our youngest kid would want to play it with me.
The Iron Blood were quick to sound the retreat once Titan turned up.
Okay. I feel like I might be able to get lost on side quests all day, so let's try to progress the actual story. I'll get lost side questing on my own time.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial.
I love that random people's dialogue comes up on the side. I can keep walking but still see what they said.
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood.
Have you seen the trailer for that new TMNT thing? It actually looks pretty sweet.
Ah, you there. Perfect time.
I'd like to hear what this easy way is.
Fetch me some timber, could I?
I'll let MP respond to that.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
My first apartment that I got outside my hometown, my roommate and I had a cutout of Iron Man, and we used to hide it in random places, like at the top of the staircase or like the living room. So when you first came in, it's like standing there. It was some good times.
No, I suppose not.
Especially it was college age, so you put it at the top of the stairs. You have some people chilling downstairs. Someone needs to go to the bathroom. I have to go upstairs. All of a sudden, I see someone in the dark upstairs. Yeah. And like we were just used to it being, because it actually when the light was on, it looked cool. It was just like this in the corner at the top of the stairs, still in a empty space with something nerdy. But when the light was out, you get about 3/4 of the way upstairs, and all of a sudden you see a shadowy figure in the corner.
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Jeff.
That'd be pretty cool.
Master Carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Here we are. I better get this to Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm intrigued on how touching it with his fingertips is going to transport it over here. But we'll see, I guess.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Yeah, some wolves would be quite awesome. Cannons are pretty sweet too.
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
Occasionally put just a little smoke bomb in there, like nothing explosive.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that.
Freak people out there.
It's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're...
That too. I was thinking about just those little, like a little ball fuse. All it does is shoot smoke off. Works.
There's no need to.
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
That would be pretty awesome. I'm lighting up. Quest complete. Make do and mend. Promising hidden deep. Make for great wood. That's the key to the story.
I heard they escaped their masters.
Look at this chocobo.
Good girl. Hungry, are you?
Always got to admire some chocobos. That would be funny. We have a sign that tells people basically, like, don't knock on our door. Like, no solicitation, no religion, 4 or 5 different things. I like that pun. Oops.
There's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
Guess I shouldn't have assumed it was already taking me where I need to go. Alright, that's the Great Wood. Let's look around the map for a moment. I have a feeling all those spires will be pivotal later, but sure our neighbors would love that one. Especially our Jehovah's Witness neighbor, who occasionally delivers our packages that get taken to her house.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
She's very friendly.
I told you we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in store carrying us from here to the Holy Capital?
Yeah.
Besides,
360's free, the apps aren't.
Cut through nature's splendor. You know,
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself.
You'd be welcome.
Flies and all.
As long as you're not soliciting.
you'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
This one tastes like frozen bombsicle, Santa. Yes, it tastes just like it.
That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Suppose not. Fanning Embers. Hero's best friend. Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. Use left on the D-pad to toggle between item shortcuts and pet command. The following 3 commands are available: Sick, Heal, and Ravage. Timely Assistance. The accessory known as the Ring of Timely Assistance removes the need for giving Torgal commands. When the item is equipped, Torgal will attack and heal automatically based on the current battle situation.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome. For that and the shortcut.
Should make a sign that's whatever Bilbo says at the beginning of Lord of the Rings. No well-wishers, whatever. Gandalf knocks on his door.
Ah, yes, I love that. Actually, where they were making round signs like I have, they were making them on the
Maybe
doors.
they're friendly like Torgal.
Maybe
Maybe they're not.
That's cool.
It was so cute.
New enemies approach. I'm glad this isn't just like standard run-of-the-mill wolves. Oh, look at that! Got a trophy called Punisher. I know who's playing. Level up.
We still have a way to go.
I don't know about that. I don't need people being dropped off at my house. Look at that guy. I really hope it's friendly. That would be a fun ride.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Yeah, maybe it's a dog. Probably not gonna try to interact with them.
Deadly beasts. Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
And you only think to mention this now.
Vampire thorns. I imagine we don't want them hitting us.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins.
You should have asked them a lot of questions when you did that, Payne. Oh wow, look at that guy.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
I like seeing funny stories about how people handle that kind of thing. There's some quite good ones. I haven't had any personal funny experiences with them though. More along the lines of, oh, sorry, not interested. Bye. Oh, you have a pamphlet? Okay, I'll recycle it for you.
Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does he?
Oh! Alright, let's try using the dodge. Oh, I forgot. I need to be using the dog commands.
This time.
Staggered. Get him. Man, this thing has some health. Oh. Half staggered. Figure out what that sound was for a moment.
Get him! Can't take much more of this. My wounds, boy. We did it this quickly. There's a good boy.
Get that bar up a little bit and then finish it. Boom. Love that combo, like more hits you have, the more each hit starts doing. That is a great response. Straight to the point. Alright, I'll be right back visually.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Parkour.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
Is it, boy?
What is it? At least one of us knows he's...
Animal instinct. Why trust your own? Why trust in your own animal instinct when you now have an actual animal on your side? If you are lost, hold down L3 to let Torgal point you in the right direction. That's cool.
Thank you, Torgal.
That's what it looks like. I wonder how many times they actually get any kind of converts from going door to door. Like, to me, it feels like it's always going to be a waste of your time. It's like the people who call all the time. Because that's just flat out scam. I mean, I'm not going to further comment on that. But the people who like call you and be like, "Hey, are you interested in selling your house?" Like, no, my house isn't for sale. If I was interested, I would list it. I started telling people that we already sold it, just hoping that they remove us from the list. Oh yeah, we're just renters now. Sold it. Or I start giving them. I tell them that they need to speak to my wife about it. Her name's Jenny, and then I give them the number 8675309. I've only done that twice so far, but they leave me alone from that too, so.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
I know which way to go already. I'm just looking around for just to make sure. Yeah, it is back that way. Alright. Yeah, the car insurance one is hilarious because of like, oh, my '97 Jeep Cherokee, there's extended warranties up on. Oh, shucks. That one I can see how it might sadly get some old people though. Which always makes me sad to think about. That's why I like channels like Kit Boga and Jim Browning, where they either one, try wasting as much time of the gamers as possible so they're not targeting old people. Like, they waste 8 hours of their time. That's 8 hours they're not getting to harass old people. But then there's Jim Browning actually like works with agencies to turn over the information and make arrests happen. At least there's people like that. From some of the calls I heard, I bet they would try to tell you that they could ensure that for you. Oh no! We're gonna have to make sure to protect our puppy from this guy.
You'd better hope so.
Fireball!
So much for your shortcut.
It's still short, just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, wrong button. Keep wanting to do the charge attack instead of dodge. Oof. I probably should have done something to heal a bit more before battle, but I'm not gonna get far until I get that down. There we go. Sounds like something funny is happening, but I'll catch up on chat in just a moment. Half staggered. Oof! Oh my god, this guy has so much health left. There we go. This one, go up a little bit more. Then the final one. There we go. What?
I didn't know it was right here and I laid on it.
Not if we kill him first.
I'm still a little sad about having to kill this thing, to be honest. From the sounds of it, he's just hungry. But I'm not interested in my party becoming dinner, so. What, Impy?
How did he put that roll?
imagine his vertebrae is a little bit different than ours. Ew. There he goes again. Spin cycle. Which reminds me, I need to put clothes in the dryer. Oof, didn't have to worry about that landing last time. Got that half stagger. Nope.
My wounds, boy.
When people talk about the game being way too easy, sometimes it makes me feel like I'm just trash. Look at this. I am fighting for my life out here. I mean, it's no like Seymour Final Form or anything like that, but still struggling. Alright, here we go. This should be it. Get that combo up. And hit him with this. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on. Catching up on chat real quick. Okay. 18th century cannons is the last thing I left off on. I'm guessing they didn't give you an address pane. Yeah, I like when the scammers like get mad and start calling you a name. Like you're literally trying to steal money from me. Sorry for having a little bit of fun here. I've actually fired a 50 cal black powder rifle before. That was an experience. The packet and everything. Hey Malachi. I have faith that one day you'll get cannon pain. All right. One hungry boy defeated.
Come on. I'm back.
Lightning bolts. Oh. Look at that shine. He's been holding that power out back on me. Oh, okay, well.
You're dominant.
I am. Aye.
And that doesn't mean the same thing it does in internet terms.
Oh, bloody roll.
Found that out there.
Lads.
What they call people who can do summons in this game. Dominant. And just trying to make it through this Final Fantasy game.
You say you
Yeah,
want to help
Malachi.
dominance and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominance and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So
I'll be right back.
You want to start a war?
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind of choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Huh?
Alright, back. And I was just saying nothing much, just making it through this Final Fantasy game. Still at the beginning. I severely neglected my PlayStation over the past 2 weeks.
What exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant?
Or the PS5, that is.
What do you think?
Actually, kind of went a little crazy on the PS3.
And cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me.
Got a new game from Falone, and all the spare time went to that. That wasn't in editing. Speaking of that new video, it took me forever to edit, but it's doing pretty well for like my channel, which means like 40 views. But I'm pretty pumped for it. For a 20-minute video, that's a decent bit. I did have a short though come out this week that almost got 3,000 views. And it finally got me over that 275 like hump that I've been stuck at. It seemed like every time I was about to hit 275, I would lose some subscribers before I'd gain some. But should have a new short coming out tomorrow. Nothing too exciting, but still a lot of fun. And then I'm playing some more Chainsaw Man content since people seem to like that. His first battle is going to be against the clown from Spawn. Just because he has a chainsaw as well. And then I imagine there's going to be some sort of Ash Williams crossover since, you know, chainsaw. Level up. Level 13. Doesn't feel like I've done much to earn a level 13 yet, but... Alright, let's check out stats and everything here and all that good stuff before we get any further, because this looks like it's going to be a fun little battle. Definitely need to equip some jewelry here. Those time. I don't want any of the easy mode rings on. Okay, that should help a little bit. Hey, Dazed. Yeah, the consistent content is kind of my issue as well. I don't want to do just one thing. I want to do multiple things. I also don't want to have multiple channels. So, definitely going to have issues there myself, but it is what it is. It's something I've heard like for a decade and too hard-headed to make the changes for. My goal is I just want to get to 500, get that little bit of monetization so I can start paying for music. Because honestly, finding music that's not going to get me copy striked is the biggest stress, like in the production process. Like, I really like the music I chose for this last video. But it took me 6 hours to find that, to be honest. Like, I like that ability. Yeah, that ring is pretty awesome. Ravage. That wasn't too bad. I'm liking it a good bit. Of course, it is quite a bit different than your standard Final Fantasy experience, but I've always been a fan of change like that, so as long as it's positive change and I'm having fun, so. I'm, of course, not very far into the game yet. Let's see how far it says. 40. Oh, just my current activity. Okay, game progress, 16%. So, I only have 16% of the game that I can judge so far, but very much enjoying it. After this stream, I do plan on playing quite a bit of off-stream and recording all the cool bits. What games have you been getting into, Dazed?
A Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
You gotta expect. No one likes snitches. What was that?
That woman.
Is that like Obliviate? Erase the memory?
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Walood's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
I hear that RE4 remake was awesome. I'm really hoping around October to find it for sale. RE4 is a classic in my book. I still have the GameStop one that came out for the GameCube. It had a steel case that goes over your standard edition game.
At least they're not giant lizards.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Alright, that guy has a ton of HP. So does this one. I was hoping to save that other guy for last, but... Stagger.
You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away.
Man, this guy has so much HP. Cinematic Clash. When the screen flashes orange like this during a pivotal moment in battle, repeatedly tap square to either press or fend off the attack.
Behind you.
Oh no. I'm glad that guy was standing right there. I might not have been able to defend myself otherwise. Oh, I missed it. I don't see how. I had plenty of time. Alright, special. Man, he still lives. He's getting there though. Another cinematic clash. Oh, guess not. That was just a cinematic beating. Oh, how the table turns. Oh, yes. That's awesome to hear. I didn't watch too much of other people playing it, but I saw just some of the basic cinematics, and it looked gorgeous. I mean, the original one still holds up, to be honest, but it definitely deserved an HD remake.
And one blessed by the Phoenix at that. Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Swing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
You know what I wish I would have gotten back in the day, which I'm sure is crazy expensive now? That RE4 remote for the GameCube that looks like a chainsaw. I got to see it in person a couple of times. But I'm pretty sure my parents would have had a cow though if I would have brought home a remote that looked like a bloody chainsaw. They were a little sensitive about that type of thing. Remember I touched the movie Evil Dead at Tower Records, and it was one that looked like a Necronomicon, and my mom like freaked out saying like something along the lines of like, that's how evil gets out in the world or something. I don't know.
Oh my.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
I mean, it was a pretty wicked looking Necronomicon.
Though his flying days seem to be...
I understand being afraid of it a little, but...
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never...
Yeah, that would be awesome just to have sitting on a shelf.
Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
I'd probably put it in my Evil Dead area, though. Obelisks. Attuning with an obelisk allows Clive to travel quickly to the location via both world map and local map. Clive only needs to approach an obelisk to attune with it. Fast travel system unlocked. Louder than word.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Perhaps. Check out that detailed map. Looks like we're heading to Lost Wing. Yeah, that definitely, like, our cable, most Disney movies were like blocked due to the parental controls. But like when I was really young, I lived with my dad. I saw all kinds of crazy horror movies. So it was like went from one extreme to the other. I mean, it didn't keep me from watching a lot of things that I wasn't supposed to, though. It just meant I had to find clever ways to watch it.
Friends or foes?
Tell you what, PSP coming out was a game changer. But any kind of video you want, pretty much, like file-wise, on a or the memory stick, and watch it in your bed. Supposed to be asleep, watching PSP movies all night. Pretty sure that's how I saw the first Clerks originally. That definitely wasn't a movie I was allowed to watch. Phoenix attacks look pretty awesome.
That's enough. Sick of toggle. Give them all.
More were luders. But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
It really was. If the UMD discs weren't like destined to the glue to dissolve, I'd honestly like collecting for it more. But just knowing that it has a pretty short shelf life kind of hedged my wanting to do that. Tell you what though, I got the God of War edition one, and
No sign of the
thought that was like the coolest console ever made.
Anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here.
Didn't even need the MP3 player after that.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like.
Supposed to be here today.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
You miss me? I'm flattered, but let's stick to the plan, eh?
That sounds like a child. It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Church.
Editing my resume.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, no others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Should I be worried that I can't see the guy?
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind and the King!
Ugh. Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
It's all about killing our own people.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored. Boo.
Seems to have quite the control over her ability. Ooh, summon battle.
What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, then Sid has some explaining to do. Don't let them get away! Get him! Sick of Torgal! Sid.
Staggered. Alright, let's ravage. I have the sound for this. I just have it queued up. Alright. I remember it happened to mine. I lent it to a friend who was going to the military, and within 2 weeks of him, it got stolen out of his backpack. Bag, or wherever it was. I have two over there, but neither one of them have a battery in it. They were ones I got for free. One's supposed to work and one supposedly doesn't, but that might just be because it doesn't have a battery.
Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom?
Be right back.
I asked you a question.
Oh.
Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone.
Typical.
Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. No offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would...
Sorry for the noisy chair. I think I'm gonna look up another tutorial on how to fix that.
Things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Anyone has suggestions?
We were all saying the
All
same
ears.
thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, whose tamed ones 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as a million foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it spanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
and should the
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
his name will live on.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me, and I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
A command for that.
You're content to be its slave, then?
See you, space cowboy.
Whatever happens, happens.
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards.
You getting into any fun games tonight, William?
Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands.
It's very trigger
Join
happy.
us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
The Dead of Night. New stock. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will become available at the Hideaway's trading post.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip. Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
This point of view angle is a little weird.
May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
That's a cool flashlight.
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
Wow, that increases my power by a good bit. Where's my money even? Okay. I can
I
afford that.
trust it's all here.
That increases by 10, so that's worth it too.
Good day.
Alright.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Gregor's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Swallowed up in robes. That sounds quite comfortable.
Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Woodcut.
Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Really digging this soundtrack. Nice chill vibe. Pretty sure I got this obelisk over here real quick. Pretty sure if it's glowing it means I have, but cool. Oi.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
That's usually what scowls mean, right?
So, a shady lad with a hood and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on.
But
I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
what makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bags. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Make sure there's something else to explore. Bitter obelisk. Accessible, inaccessible. Alright.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose.
Ah, didn't catch the Morwak.
Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Let's see. Alright, let's see if I need... Yeah, I definitely need to update that current thing. Let's take a quick break, and I'm gonna update that. I will be right back, because I'm gonna stretch my legs at the same time. Alright, back. Also, current show is Secret Invasion, but it's only one episode per week on that, so didn't figure that's worth mentioning. But we did start Black Clover all the way over, working our way through that to catch up. Very much enjoying that so far. Yeah, that's what we'll do the same thing with Dr. Stone, which I've already seen the first season like 4 times, but I am happy to watch it again. Get excited. Really like the way science is portrayed in that very cool way. I'm going the wrong way. Let's see. Let's travel to the obelisk, see what that's like. recently got Impy's VHS player from her childhood reworking after just a mechanical part stopped working. So celebrate instead of doing a Dreamcast game. Hey Themia, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate the time. Hope you're doing great. But as I was saying, sorry, ADD. To celebrate the VHS player working, I have Merlin playing. It is from 92, I think? Yeah, 1992. Once that's done, I'll throw in Highlander, because I haven't seen if that VHS works yet. But got that for 50 cents the other day. Hard-bitten villager?
Most of us came to Lost Wing to get away from the kind of thing that happened last night. Oh, which only makes it worse.
I thought I had an alert command set up. Do I not? If I don't, that is definitely going to be something that I do after stream today. I guess I don't. Where's my notepad? I need to get a new notebook. Mine expired June. Sorry, I gotta write it down or I will definitely forget. I know she can't hear, but thank you, Themia, for that reminder. Okay. That doesn't help at all, Doug. Nice, William. Hope you enjoy it. We have we have one somewhere knocking around. I can find where though. I need to go straight. I think I need to get up there is what. Is it the one you sent me the picture of, William? I saw something shiny, but...
Come back to me, my darling.
If the royalists were willing to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
How old's that thing, client? That one can't be that old, can it? One I have is probably going on 7 years at this point. When I first got it, it was for free, and it was, as far as thin clients go, it was pretty top of the line. It was one that they said wasn't working at work and we're gonna throw away, but it was just the power source, which we actually manufactured the cables needed for that power source, and no one there thought to try that. Not to go into too many details, but they used to use thin clients inside of our products. Just due to the them not overheating nearly as much as laptops. A lot easier to manage the airflow.
What are the royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king
What, MP?
is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you?
No, that's not true. Looks like on Twitch I have 8 people, on YouTube I got
his best to execute it.
Yeah. A little bit more than one.
There, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Office skills. What were things? Here, I'm gonna mute chat for a moment.
Not this time. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal.
I'll tell your lady. You try.
I know it's something small and dumb, but I love that you just have to walk over items, pick them up.
Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is
Small ease of life improvement that I very much. With you running 64-bit, William, what's the operating system that you're looking to do? Guessing Windows 10. Also, Windows 8 runs pretty well on those. But
Over here. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Stay down.
I just got a good idea to use those easy move equipment game. I don't want to use it for main story, but it'd be cool to find a good XP grinding spot. Flip them and watch some anime and mindlessly grind.
This endeavor will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge.
Ah, so probably
It's through
Linux.
to the lower levels of the care. Sid.
I'm guessing that probably has an M.2 format SSD though. Those have been going down in price, thankfully.
Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts?
But Linux would be awesome for.
If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property?
They have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people that.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with that, man. Show off my William emoji. You haven't seen my William emoji? Paired.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive.
There we go. And then one I actually use quite a bit is this second one. Both of these are actually ones from William's channel. Benefits of being subscribed. You see him? They're in chat. The first one's actually William, in case you can't tell, and then the second one is from Mario Sunshine. Which that'd be a fun game to stream, the Switch version of it. All right, Enter Norvin. Yes, you do hear Impy. He is up here with me. Technically, it's a collab stream.
The land has fallen.
I'll be right back.
Territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Zidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
All clear.
That's a nice trip.
Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go find a chair real quick for MP to be a little bit more comfy. Enjoy this screen. Oh, wrong one. Boom. What? Here we go.
There's any.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
In here. They're all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
No, I'm not gonna give up.
This gate.
Need some help.
What do you think?
That I'm doing
Push.
the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
That way, but please.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately,
Tell people about the roller coaster. You're in chat.
What? Good news, right?
Your search is over. Sick of trouble. That's enough.
So, where to next?
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
I think that footage will definitely help me. Every time I get on a roller coaster now, I'm gonna check out all those beams.
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
That's pretty high.
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left them.
A bit of exploring. Can jump over that? But I can jump over that. Cool.
Damn it. They're everywhere. You know what to do, boy.
Oh, get out of that.
There, boy. Get him, boy.
Oh, wasn't paying enough attention.
Sick of trouble. Get him, boy. Over here. A little help. Get him, boy. There, boy. Sick of trouble. That's enough.
Bring it.
Get him.
Okay. I gotta pay a little bit more attention. Oof.
Get him. Not this time.
Not this time indeed.
There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Alright. Oh, wrong button. I might have missed that.
Sick of Toggle. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Don't let them get away.
That'll do. I don't know if that vibrate was. Oh, it was empty. Maybe, sorry. Phones are set to vibrate as well.
One for half measures, were you, Benedict? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
Let's check our equipment again. Not bad. Change there. Yep, only got 2 options.
The alarm. All this bloody running. After them.
Man, there was a... He is not running like nearly as fast as he does half the time. Well guarded. Hacking an enemy from the front while it's guarding. Deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate its defenses. Certain basic abilities such as Burning Blade and Charged Magic, as well as iconic abilities such as Phoenix Rising Flame, can instantly break an opponent's guard, even when delivered from them.
They were expecting it.
You don't say. It's over.
Herbed him.
There, boy. Too You know what to do, boy. It's over. Get him, boy. That's enough. You're finished.
I guess you can't knock him out. I was really hoping to juggle him all the way out of the ring.
There, boy.
Seems like Sid's a bit of a celebrity.
Not this time. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. Get him. My wounds, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. Get him. Sick of Toggle.
Nice. Like we're about to level up again.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Grey Grieger must have plans for us.
This doesn't feel like a setup at all.
What the hell happened here?
Jeez, what happened here?
A little late for prayer, isn't it?
Oh, here she
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Elude shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus.
Oh, I just realized the VHS ended.
Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
Be right back. I want to get the Nuts movie going.
Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of him.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our liege and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Oh, we got a full Sid name this time.
Stand back, Clive.
And that VHS player rewound the videotape for me. How nice. This is pretty awesome. I'm actually gonna go full screen again.
Finish them.
Well, Sid. At least it's not going against one.
Ooh, wow. Nice. Got a nice stagger going on. And then there was one.
She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on. You know what to do. Don't let them get away. There, boy. Too slow. Not this time. Get him, boy. There, boy.
Oof.
Get him, boy. There, boy.
Alright. Maximum damage time.
Sick of Torgal. You know what to do.
Ouch. I was thinking it should have been a level up. And we're gonna raid out in about 25 minutes. So if anyone has a raid suggestion, feel free to give it to me. Otherwise, I'm sure I can find someone.
Sid, are you alright?
Maybe.
Do I look alright?
He'll probably be my target if there's no suggestions.
Benedicta will be on her way to collect the dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she...
I just saw William did 2 messages.
What about you? Before or after a cast?
I just saw myself. They blended into the Pokemon messages.
Come on, Torgal.
Read that message. For Sid. Let's finish this. What does what mean? That's
He must be here somewhere.
Here. Some opponents will cast cure spells to heal their allies. Beat their spellcasters first to prevent drawn out battles.
An Imperial Majesty's
Okay, I see the spellcaster now.
Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! You know what to do, boy! Sick of Torgal!
You're perfectly fine, William.
That's enough.
Trust me, if you offended an MP, you would definitely know.
I'm running out of tower.
Usher.
Our Lady wants us gone before sunrise.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Stay down. There, boy.
That sounds like a fun Lego to be, William. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Going the wrong way. What do you know?
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Get him. Sick him, Torgal. You know what to do, boy. It's over.
Alright, let's get that spellcaster first.
Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Get him.
Boom.
That's enough. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. You better not have flown away.
Loot, loot. There's actually on YouTube like a 24-hour stream of episodes. Usually like the latest like 5 episodes or so. But there's also the first couple episodes actually on their official or YouTube website. Page, I should say.
Not this time.
And act like I'm somewhat internet literate. I've only been on there like 2/3 of my life. On the World Wide Web. Let's get my dial-up connected. I don't know if I might have a special ability to use there in this guy's stagger. Come on. Barely got it. Nice.
Not this time.
Well, it is what your degree is in, so one would assume.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Not this time. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him. There, boy.
There we go, that should be it. Fan battery's dying. There we go. I really need to work on sound gates a little bit more so I can have my air conditioner going. Getting too hot to turn it off. Or for the fan at least. Green Tower. So if no one has any suggestions, here in about 15 minutes we are going to raid out the Armed Raven. Which if any of you haven't experienced with the streams, you're in for a treat. I'm always looking forward to see what his theme is. We get a lot of Jack Sparrow themed nights, which he does quite amazingly. But he has quite a few other ones that are incredible.
Finally.
There's a website. Right up. Should be a free website. Oh, cool. Looks like we'll get a nice little boss fight right before the end. You can go full screen for one moment, and I'll be right back.
I confess I expected more from the old man.
And we've actually streamed together before, playing cards. We're going to be shooting a video, hopefully within the next week or so.
Time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cost your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Ah! Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Bring it.
Over here. Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Sick of me. Get him.
See, she's getting pretty close to stagger, so let's save our specials. Oof.
My wounds, boy. Not this time. There, boy.
One staggered. Okay, there we go. The halfway point, we're going to do the spin. And at the end, we are going to do the upper. Oh man, I mixed that up. That is a wicked looking sword.
Where is he? I won't ask again.
You pay for that.
I pushed the wrong button?
Now die. Fucking dog.
Hey, don't mess with that dog.
Cry all you like. There's no one to save you now.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna readjust the fans. I'm like crazy. All right. Let's end this. Ooh. I'm glad I didn't use any of my potions early in the battle, since I no longer have my companion to heal me. Man, I'm not doing well this fight. I'm not out yet, though. Okay, our first stagger on this forum.
Time to join your pet.
This music feels a little bit off for what's happening. Red will fall. See, this sounds a little bit more bass. Staggered again. Hell yeah. Get that DPS in.
Don't touch me.
Almost got that half stagger.
Not this time.
stun stagger. Shit indeed. You're gonna have to give in. Turn in for it. Oh! That dog is a beast!
You know what to do, boy. Torgal! Sick of Torgal! Too slow. Get him, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal!
Here we go. Boom. Phoenix Rising. Alright. So that seems like an excellent place to leave our stream for tonight. Before we raid out, I would like to thank everyone who stopped by, whether you just chilled, chatted, or lurked. I greatly appreciate it all. I will definitely be back at least by next Friday, and then should have a short coming out tomorrow. So if you're on YouTube, keep an eye out for that. But we are going to raid out, and for those on YouTube, that means our stream's ending now. But for those on Twitch, I shall see you on Armed Raven's stream. So until next time, everyone have a great one. Peace. Oh, wrong thing. Raid.